Hello guys! Is Bama's recruitment explosive with an elite 4-star player? Let's analyze this news. But first, subscribe to the channel to support this project. Let's go! Sedarian Morgan, one of the most promising wide receivers in the class of 2026, is making waves on the college football scene. The young talent from Benjamin Russell High School has been attracting attention from major programs across the country, and he recently visited Tuscaloosa to watch the Alabama Crimson Tide offense in action. During his visit, Morgan got to see how the Crimson Tide operated in a tense matchup against Georgia, and his impression of Alabama's offensive scheme couldn't have been more positive. Alabama's versatile and dynamic offense, under the leadership of head coach Kelen Russell, has impressed Morgan deeply. The fact that the offense can be effective in multiple aspects of the game caught his attention. "They can do everything," said Morgan, clearly excited by what he saw on the field. That kind of versatility, according to Morgan, is exactly what he looks for in an offensive scheme, something that allows him to fully exploit his skills as a wide receiver. And considering the impact Russell has had on other great talents who have come through Tuscaloosa, it's not hard to see why Morgan sees Alabama as a great opportunity for his future. Morgan's praise doesn't stop there. He's previously expressed his appreciation for Russell, acknowledging him as one of the brightest offensive minds in college football. "He's a great coach, a really cool coach. He fits the style of play that I like, swinging the ball, making throws. He's been the best at that for a long time, and he likes to throw the ball," Morgan said. For a player of Morgan's caliber, who possesses the rare combination of size, speed and technical ability, finding a coach who understands how to maximize his potential is key. And Russell seems like the right coach to do it. The coach's track record of consistently sending great receivers and quarterbacks to the NFL further underscores what could be a perfect fit between player and program. Morgan isn't shy about describing his own game, and rightfully so. A 6'10" wide receiver with the ability to make quick cuts and go up for the ball, he considers himself a complete package. "I can run, I can make my breaks really fast, and I can also go up and catch the ball," he explained. His confidence and skill are evident, and his ability to combine his physical size with agility and technique make him an incredibly attractive prospect for elite programs like Alabama. For Alabama, landing a player like Morgan would be a huge coup, especially when you consider the fierce competition in recruiting elite wide receivers. With offers from programs like Miami, Ohio State and Oregon, the path to signing Morgan will certainly be challenging. However, with Alabama's reputation for developing top-tier wide receivers and its ability to send talent to the NFL, they appear to be in a prime position. The combination of a powerful offensive scheme and Kelen Russell's strategic vision could be exactly what Morgan is looking for to take his game to the next level. And for a program that has traditionally dominated both on the field and in recruiting, the addition of Morgan would be further proof that, under the new leadership of Kelen Russell, Alabama remains at the top of college football, with its eyes always on the future. And we're moving forward. Decommitted from Miami, could he come to Bama? There's a chance. The recent turnaround in Malachi Tony's recruiting has added more excitement to the already competitive college football landscape. The 4-star wide receiver, who recently downgraded his class from 2026 to 2025, announced his decision to decommit from Miami following his visit to Alabama, where he watched the Crimson Tide beat Georgia. The move puts Tony, one of the most dynamic talents out of American Heritage High School in Plantation, Florida, as a prime target for top programs in the country, with Alabama emerging as a top candidate to secure his signature. Tony may not have the physicality of other wide receiver prospects, but he makes up for it with explosive speed and uncanny agility. What he can bring to any program is his ability as a twitchy, unpredictable wideout who can break down defenses with his ability to create separation on both short and long routes. His explosiveness and speed are sure to catch the eye of any coach looking to add a vertical threat to their offense, and it's easy to see why Alabama has high hopes of luring this talent to Tuscaloosa. The visit to Alabama certainly left a lasting impression on Tony. Seeing the Crimson Tide's offensive system, which has produced a long list of elite wide receivers in recent years, likely reinforced his belief that Alabama could be the right place to develop his talent. Under Kelen Russell, Alabama's offense continues to evolve and adapt, always looking to maximize the potential of its players on the field. For Tony, who has proven himself to be a lethal weapon in high school, having the opportunity to be part of a program that values creativity and offensive versatility could be the deciding factor in his decision. Tony's move to decommit from Miami also speaks to the current competitive recruiting landscape. Programs like Alabama don't let these opportunities pass them by, and with Tony's recent visit, they are well positioned to establish themselves as a top destination for this explosive wide receiver. For Miami, losing Tony is a significant blow, especially considering the impact he could have on their offense. However, for Alabama, this situation represents a perfect window of opportunity to secure a talent who, even in an early class, has already shown that he is ready to make a difference in high-level college football. With his reclassification to the class of 2025, Malachi Tony has become an even more coveted name in the recruiting game. His quickness in adapting to new situations and confidence in his abilities directly reflect his game-changing mindset. He is always ready to take on new challenges and make adjustments as needed to succeed. In Alabama's case, landing Tony would not only add another elite talent to its already potent receiving core, but it would also send a clear message to the rest of its recruiting competition. The Crimson Tide remain one of the most formidable forces in college football, consistently attracting top talent regardless of the competition. Game on! Dynamic and explosive recruiting? Absolutely! Kaden Jones, one of the most promising running backs in the 2026 class, had an unforgettable experience when he visited Alabama last weekend. The young talent from Jenks High School in Oklahoma went to Tuscaloosa to watch the Crimson Tide offense closely during their electrifying matchup against Georgia, a game that, according to him, exceeded all expectations. "It was the craziest game I've ever seen, absolutely electric," Jones said, making it clear the impact that the atmosphere at Bryant-Denny Stadium had on him. For a young player with aspirations of playing at the highest level of college football, experiencing such an intense game can be decisive in his recruitment process. Jones, who already has an impressive list of offers, including Alabama, Miami and Ole Miss, is an explosive and versatile running back. He brings a lethal combination of strength and agility, attributes that attract the attention of any elite program. During his visit, he got to see firsthand how Alabama's running backs are used in both the running and passing game, something that clearly resonated with him. "Very explosive, dynamic," Jones said of the Crimson Tide offense. The ability to blend those two aspects, powerful runs and efficient receptions out of the backfield, is something that isn't lost on a player with Jones' ambitions. The relationship between Alabama and Jones began to grow in May, when the program extended him an official offer. Since then, Jones' respect for the development of the Crimson Tide's players has only grown. "The success is not hard to see," Jones said, praising Alabama's track record in preparing its players for the NFL. And he has reason to be impressed. Alabama has a long history of producing elite running backs who not only excel at the college level, but also become stars in the professional league. That reputation for continued success is certainly a draw for a young man like Jones looking to maximize his potential. Kaden Jones' on-field production during the 2023 season reinforces why he is such a coveted recruiting target. With 2,205 all-purpose yards and 19 total touchdowns, he has demonstrated his ability to be a versatile threat in multiple phases of the game. Whether as an explosive and patient running back or as a kick returner, Jones has shown that he can make a difference in multiple ways. His ability to adapt to different situations on the field makes him a valuable player in any offensive scheme, and he has proven to be particularly effective out of the backfield in the passing game. This versatility is something that Alabama coaches, including Kelen Russell, certainly value and see as a plus in the recruiting process. For a player who has already demonstrated himself to be a threat on the field, joining a program that values versatility and development in its players could be a perfect fit. Now, with recruiting season in full swing, it will be interesting to see how Kaden Jones' decision process unfolds. With an impressive list of offers, he certainly has plenty of options at his disposal. However, after a visit like this, it's hard not to envision Alabama as one of the favorites to land this four-star talent. The combination of Alabama's proven success in developing running backs and the lasting impact the program has had on Jones could very well pave the way for the Oklahoma native to head to Tuscaloosa. Let's get to it. This guy is going to bring big joy to Bama. Check this out. Kelen Russell, the Alabama Crimson Tide's promising quarterback from the class of 2025, continues to impress in his senior season. After a blistering start at Duncanville High School in Texas, Russell was named to the prestigious MaxPreps 2024 National Player of the Year watch list. This recognition places Russell among the top high school football talents in the country, further solidifying his position as one of the most coveted recruits in the class. Russell is not only one of 10 players to be included on this list, but he stands alongside other top quarterbacks such as Bryce Underwood and Julian Lewis, as well as Auburn running back Alvin Henderson. This nomination is a clear indication of the raw talent and potential that Russell brings to the field, something that Alabama coaches and scouts recognized when they secured his commitment in June 2024. Being among the top quarterbacks of the cycle not only reinforces Russell's value, but also fuels expectations that he could be a key piece in the Crimson Tide's future. Russell has shown his elite credentials by leading Duncanville, one of the best football teams in the country, to an undefeated 4-0 record. In a thrilling 28-24 victory over national power St. Francis Academy of Maryland, Russell was a key factor, showcasing his ability in the crunch. Over the course of the season, he completed an impressive 75% of his passes, racking up 1,437 passing yards and maintaining an impeccable 19-0 touchdown-to-interception ratio. His mobility was also a highlight, with 125 rushing yards and an additional touchdown, showing that he is a dual threat on offense. The Crimson Tide certainly have reason to be excited about Russell's commitment. As the top-rated prospect in Alabama's 2025 class, he brings with him not only talent but also a winning mentality that will be vital to the team's future. Russell is currently ranked as the number 11 overall player in the country and the third highest-rated quarterback in his class, according to the 247 Sports Composite rankings. This puts Alabama in a prime position to continue its tradition of developing elite quarterbacks that has already produced the likes of Jalen Hurts, Tua Tagovailoa and Mac Jones. Russell's commitment to Alabama, which was made in June, was a huge coup for the Crimson Tide and its coaching staff. Under Kalen DeBoer, the program has focused on attracting players with versatile skills and a winning mentality. Russell fits that bill perfectly, and his addition not only strengthens the 2025 recruiting class, but also raises expectations for what he can bring to the team in the years to come. Russell's senior season is just beginning, and he will continue to lead Duncanville, which has big ambitions for the rest of the year. The next challenge will be against DeSoto High School, another respected team from Texas. Russell's performance thus far suggests that he will not only continue his impressive pace, but that he will also be able to elevate his game even further as he approaches his arrival in Tuscaloosa. For Alabama fans, there is a lot to look forward to with a quarterback of Kelen Russell's caliber and leadership, and his name is already starting to stand out among the program's future greats. Russell has all the tools to be Alabama's next great quarterback, and his trajectory thus far only strengthens the belief that he can leave a significant mark on the program. That's what Bama is looking for, to have great talent like this guy. What do you think? Let us know in the comments.